Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff today. I'm reviewing the song Will the Wolf Survive by Los Lobos. This is part of my ongoing series where I'm listening to songs that come from albums that are on Rolling Stone magazine's list of the 500 greatest albums of all time. For those who are maybe new to the channel, the way the series works is that I'll do reaction videos for usually about 2 songs from each album, and then eventually I'll go and listen to the rest of the album on my own, and I'll come back and let you know what I thought. So this is going to be the first song that I'm hearing from this album, which is number 431 on the list. It's Los Lobos, How Will the Wolf Survive, released by Slash Warner Bros. In 1984. So about the album, Rolling Stone says, "We were kids with long hair and plaid shirts playing Mexican folk instruments," said Los Lobos' Luis Perez, but the band, lifelong friends from East LA, became a surprise success, mixing traditional Mexican sounds with blues and rockabilly for tough, whopping roots rock like I Got Loaded and Don't Worry Baby. There are excellent songwriting moments too, like A Matter of Time, a tender, moving dialogue between a young married couple with dreams of immigrating to find a better life. So I was looking up, I always typically, as part of this series, I always look up what the I guess 2 most played or most listened to songs are from each album, and this was, I think, the highest played from Apple Music. But as I was looking through it, I saw that they also did La Bamba, like the song La Bamba, right? I'm guessing theirs was a cover because that song's been around for a while, right? So anyway, I guess I've heard one song from them because I've heard that cover of it, because it was, I think, used in the movie La Bamba at some point. I don't know, whatever. Point is, that's probably the only song I've heard from them. So other than that, kind of going in mostly blind. So hey, let's jump in. Again, this particular song is Los Lobos, Will the Wolf Survive? Here we go.
Pouring rain, all alone in a world that's changed. Running scared, now forced to hide in a land where he once stood with pride. But he'll find his way by the morning light. Sound across the nation, coming from young hearts and minds, battered drums and old guitars, singing songs of passion. the truth that they all look for, something they must keep alive. Will the wolf survive? Will the wolf survive?
Yeah, not bad at all. I gotta say, not quite what I was expecting. I don't know. I mean, again, never really heard this band before, so wasn't too sure what to expect. But I think, I guess what I mean is like it was a lot poppier than I felt like than I anticipated going in. Not that that's a bad thing by any means, but I could see this being played in like a teen, rom com. I mean, not a rom com, but like a teen movie or something, right? It's one of those that has this sort of poppy, feel good sound to it. Which again, for whatever reason, I was not expecting that. I was expecting a little bit something, maybe something a little bit darker and bluesier. I don't know. Anyway, let's break this on down piece by piece, like we always do, of course, starting with the lyrics. It does say here the title for this song and album, excuse me, was derived from an issue of National Geographic, which contained an article headed "Where Can the Wolf Survive?" Drummer and songwriter Louis Pettis told Rolling Stone. This headline resonated with Los Lobos, who had struggled for success in the U.S., having come from Mexican roots. It was like our group, our story. What is this beast, this animal that the record companies can't figure out? Will we be given the opportunity to make it or not? Interesting. Okay. Very interesting take on it. Let's take a look at the lyrics. Through the chill of winter, running across a frozen lake, hunters are out on his trail. All odds are against him with a family to provide for. The one thing he must keep alive, will the wolf survive? Um, Drifting by the roadside, lines etched on an aging face, wants to make some honest pay, losing to the range war. He's got two strong legs to guide him, two strong arms keep him alive. Will the wolf survive? So yeah, I mean, straight up, just a person who very is being sort of compared to a wolf here, right? Like the wolf being chased down by hunters, but I think the wolf who's just trying to provide for his family, right? Keep his family alive. But obviously, being a metaphor for like an artist or even just a person who is sort of the main income bringer of the household, and it's like that person needs to again find success in some degree to provide for their family. So, and it's sort of spelled out as such here in the second one. Where you got a guy struggling to make honest pay, right? He's got two good legs, he's got two good arms, but it's just getting the work done, right? So, standing in the pouring rain, all alone in a world that's changed, running scared, now forced to hide in a land where he once stood with pride, but he'll find his way by the morning light. So again, a tinge of that like story of like the immigrant, right? Where this one place where you originally went to find this sort of newfound freedom or to find this opportunity, and then to find that the opportunities have sort of run out. So, sounds across the nation coming from your hearts and minds, battered drums and old guitars, singing songs of passion. It's the truth that they all look for, something they must keep alive. Will the wolf survive? Will the wolf survive? Which I think is interesting because that sort of ideology, I think, is what he's saying, is sort of baked into our nation, right? Sounds across the nation coming from your hearts and minds. You're told that America is like this land of opportunity, right? Battered drums and old guitars, singing songs of passion. It's the truth that they all look for, something we must keep alive. Will the wolf survive? So again, it's like to perpetuate that sort of American dream, we have to make sure the wolf can survive. And that might be my kind of take on it, but essentially I think that's what he's saying here. But yeah, I mean, I think lyrically fairly simple. I do like the metaphor of again, this sort of like hunted wolf who's just trying to survive out in the cold, out in the winter, being compared to like this person who's just trying to make it in the world, right? So Yeah, I mean, I liked it a lot. I think lyrically, yeah, I'll give it a thumb up. Why not? I thought it was pretty solid. As far as the instrumentation and vocals go, I actually really like the guy's vocals here. I honestly wasn't sure whether this song was going to be in English or in Spanish. Again, based on my very limited knowledge of the band, but I think his English singing voice is fantastic. And then I think the instrumentation was fun. I think a lot of really good bass throughout. I think the bass is kind of the first thing I really grabbed onto in this song, and then just really enjoyed throughout the song. Drumming I thought was fine. Guitar work I thought was nice and clean and kind of fun. Again, this little pop, kind of a pop rock sort of feel to it, but I think in general I kind of liked it. So instrumentally, vocally, I'll give it 2 thumbs up. As far as replay value goes, it's one of those things where it's like I don't know if I listen to this song all the time, but it's definitely gonna make the playlist. And honestly, when it comes on next, I'll probably enjoy a second listen and probably pick up on some things that I maybe didn't catch this first time. To enjoy, but I think yeah, it's a solid song, so it's gonna make the playlist for that. I'll give it a thumb up. Overall, pretty good song, guys, and another great entry into this series. Having a lot of fun going through these 500 albums and just picking out a couple songs here and there. And for the most part, it's all been artists that I've never really sat down and listened to before. So this has been really fun. Hope you guys are enjoying it as well. As always, if you enjoyed the music as much as I did, go support the artists. Go listen to their music wherever you can. And if you enjoyed what you saw here on the channel today, consider supporting the channel by liking and subscribing, commenting with your requests, all that good stuff that you just normally do on YouTube. And then if you're so inclined, you can also check the description to follow me on Twitch, TikTok, or Instagram. I will tell you that Instagram is definitely the platform that I am most active on here besides YouTube. So definitely check me out there. Other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.